Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. This is an Iron Spectates that I think I may have a little bit of expertise on. Somewhat, a little bit, for once in my terrible life, right? Okay, so, we're in Iron, right? Malphite support is on the menu, and your boy has got like a 75-ish% win rate going up to Emerald with Malphite support specifically. I'm hoping he goes AP. I have not looked at the build. I don't really know a tremendous amount about what we're cooking here. However, let's get anything. So welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. If you are interested in some more Iron Spectates, maybe some suggestions on maybe some champions you want to see, drop them down in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, all that stuff. Check out shopsycho.com. Please buy a thing. It would be greatly appreciated. Now, he's not picked up any pots. Let me see the runes that he's running here. Exhaust, Ignite. Honestly, like, it's not the worst, but it definitely doesn't lend itself tremendously well to getting out of situations. Flash is great, man. It makes your ultis a little bit more flexible. You can do fast Malphite combo, which doesn't do any extra damage or isn't flashy at all, but it looks very, very funny. As well as that, like, I gotta say, the elephant in the room, as far as, like, Malphite is concerned, he has Glacial Augment. It's not worth it, bro. It's not worth it, man. You, like, honestly, like, Mana Flow Band is, like, so much, like, I need it to be cooking in my life early game. It's a tough life out there, man. And honestly, I mean, this is a bit... Why would you ignite that all bro? What is he gonna do? He's done everything. He's QO'd, man. Oh my god, this is already, like, a nightmare fight from the Ripper, man. This is not what you want to be seeing, right? Mana consumption is not an issue later on in the game, but, like, early on, you know, don't... Like, I mean, you know what? It doesn't matter, because I was basically like, you only really want to proc it when, like, you have Comet up and all this kind of stuff. This is actually not the worst situation that you could have ever gotten here. What's he gone second? He went for W second. I'm actually a respecter of that, although he didn't go for the auto reset. If he gets away, it's because he didn't auto W. If he auto W'd, he actually wins that. We have a TP coming out as well from Samira. Why does Samira have TP, man? What the hell is going on? I haven't even looked at, like, the rest of the game. This is already, like, a complete mess in bot lane, for sure. I don't have Ignite out from Nautilus either. I mean, it wouldn't have made a difference. That was, like, a terrible gank, man. We gotta be real with that one. Barrier top lane Scion as well. This is all just messed up, man. I don't get it, even, like, a little bit, to be honest with you. Malphite not getting pots early. Honestly, like, granted, like, I don't know if it's, like, that's, like, the biggest deal. Nautilus is, from my experience, Nautilus isn't that bad of a lane to deal with. Obviously, you're not, like, as useful as Nautilus early, but you're not useful in any champion bot lane. Like, early game is Malphite. You're just trying to survive the lane, trying to get through, trying to get your XP as much as possible. That being said, though, like, I will say that people underestimate W. Like, this damage, because obviously it's like an auto reset, you can very... Oh, nice kill. That you can very easily chunk somebody who isn't anticipating it on Malphite, especially champions like Nautilus, if, like, they, you know, they get in on you and the AD carry comes stepping. Auto W Q, oh, it makes them see God in, like, no uncertain terms. That being said, he's not, like, getting it. Okay, he's actually... What the... Did he DC? He didn't DC. Well, do you know what I think happened? I think he alt-tabbed while he was walking to lane, and then tabbed back in, and he was like, he heard, like, or he either heard that he was getting attacked, he looked up and he was getting attacked, or he checked his other monitor and he's like, his screen is flashing red, like, you are being smacked here. Still, this Lee Sin is not cooking. You know what, man? Honestly, probably worth it. It sucks because, like, Malphite is now, like, absolutely donezo on XP. He's gonna be, like, very far behind. He's 2 levels down already, and we're, like, 4 minutes in. This is, like, not good. You, like, I'm not saying under any circumstances to let your AD carry die so that you can get the solo XP. I'm just saying that it's solid, man. If I want to see him upgrade that into, like, a Blood Song, the support item. Blood Song is, like, this, man. It's so good. It's such a nice little spike. Ulti. What the hell? That's bad. No. Granted, he didn't really see them coming around. It's a bit unfortunate, but still. I mean, this is so confusing, man. The Glacial Augment's really, like, throwing me. Nautilus coming around. He's got no mana. Just walk. Like, literally just walk in a straight line. Ha! He gets out, but I don't know what's happening there. That's unfortunate. I love this pick, man. I think it's a good pick. It's definitely, like, massive impact. Like, you trade a useless pre-6 for, like, a champion that I mean, I don't know, maybe it's because I find the champion so fun, and I think that pressing R is, like, the most satisfying, if not, like, one of the most, if not the most satisfying game, like, spell in the game. I don't know. We got Kindle Gem. Kindle Gem, that is... honestly, I don't know. Because I feel like early game once you hit 6 and once you get a little bit of AP, you probably 1v1 Lee Sin. Nautilus, you don't really care about that, but also it's just perfect for like Samira. Like, I think you could batter her pretty decently there as well. But he needs to make sure he gets those stacks. He walked up the lane, he had 3 stacks just standing there. Granted, he accidentally got one because his auto attack went off, but still. How the rest of the game is going, I have no idea. Not a whole lot has happened at all, except for stuff that's happened in bot lane, which is, I'm not saying like the worst case scenario when you're playing Malphite bot lane, but like, I mean, even like Kaisa, like, she needs a little bit of time to get going here. So like fighting a lane like Samira Nautilus that wants to go absolutely buck wild sickle crazy mode. I mean, this could be a triple kill. This is a triple kill. Shadowly comes down. It's like an unofficial triple kill for Kaisa, man. That's really good. It's very good. Mid lane, we got Ignite coming down off of Yasuo onto the Ahri. Charm comes out. Very nice charm. Viego picks up the kill. Get the way pushed in. Get it pushed in. That's a good ulti from Shen. I didn't even see it. I think it was like it might have been like Killer. No, she didn't use Killer Instinct. Is it Killer Instinct? Yeah. I thought she used ulti. And maybe like that mixed in with the shield or something. Or maybe she just got like damaged at the same time as the shield came out and it wasn't like enough damage to like make it look like there was anything there. But still, he just appeared, he manifested, and that's like good stuff, honestly, because I think that's like, you know, that's what you should get, that's what you need to get the bot lane going. But realistically, if it were me, I'd probably be like a bit scared early of fighting. That being said, like, if you make mistakes, they make mistakes. Like, I've gone against like lanes where I'm like, this is doomed. How am I supposed to win this? And it's been fine. And then I've gone against lanes that are like Seraphine Jhin, where I'm like, that Jin's gonna get clobbered. There's no way that he wins this. The second I hit 6, it's on site. And then he rushes an Edge of Night, and Seraphine buys the 1400 gold Banshees item, the component that goes into Banshees, and all of a sudden I'm like, well, I literally can't press buttons here, man. Like, there's like no point in me doing this because it's not gonna work, man. It's not gonna work. Still not level 6. It's not that bad, honestly. Like 8 minutes, it's like a bit slow, but it's not too shabby. Not too bad. There's some XP going on here. I like to, like, level 9 is where I'm like, I would like to be level 6. If I'm not, I'm probably not doing as hot as I want to do around the 9-minute mark. That being said, though, I'm like a vague respecter of the roam, but the roam doesn't make any sense. Because you're not like, I mean, it'd be a different story altogether if you're like, you have unstoppable force and you're able to do something with it. He has gotten his first level of upgrade on his support item. You're kind of like, maybe, just maybe, selling out your ADC like a little bit. That being said, though, I'm not saying like I ditch bot lane at the first sign of like, I have ulti, but like it depends. You kind of have to like make a judgment call. If the enemy mid laner is like a champion that is like not particularly mobile, hasn't got a solid chance of getting out of a fight without flash, like for instance like Lux or something, or like Vel'Koz or like Xerath or something like that, then you can afford to like roam mid, and then whether or not your mid laner is winning, losing, what have you, you basically like guarantee a summoner coming out if they choose to flash it, or if they don't, then you just bing bong them and kill them. We have got level 6 on Malphite now. I want to see how he uses these because I feel like it's important to make sure that she doesn't ulti, and he may be holding it here. This is like a good ulti opportunity. It was like a bit late. It was like a little bit late, just a notch. Did get a Shen kill on top side there onto the Sion. It was unfortunately like there was definitely, you know, there was like a decent amount of time, I would say, that like he could have probably dropped it and she would have died. I'll be honest, but at the same time, like the damage here, she had 11 HP at her lowest point, right? Any auto attack that comes out from Kaisa ensures her death there. That being said as well, though, like 3 ultis came out onto Kaisa, like, what are you gonna do? Ward, probably, is the answer to that one, but still. We don't have any wards placed there. Don't seem to have any wards there. Don't seem to have really much of any wards anywhere. We have one, and it's just been placed by Viego doing... Oh no, hold on. We got 2 wards on the map. 2 entire wards. On through! Wait, why did you drop that there? Oh, it was a ward jump. It's not a real ward. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. That was Lee Sin ward jumping into Dragon's Rage, Kaisa in the face. This one, yeah. I mean, it's not really doing much. It's not, I mean, why would you put it there and not like up there somewhere like an entrance where somebody might come in? Who knows, man? Who knows, dude? I mean, we got wards coming down now. They've all gone down in the last like 15 to 20 seconds. We got Kaisa and Malphite way too far up here. Samira, Lee Sin, and Nautilus are coming in on them. We do not have unstoppable force. Just let Malphite die. Just let Malphite die. No, step back, run away. Good job. Right, that's it. Okay, that's fine. That is totally fine. Shen ulti, where the hell did you come from, bro? What are you talking about? Don't let this be a triple for no reason. Don't let it happen. Here's the thing, man. Sometimes you have to jingle keys. And that's just part of the life of being a support. Even when your support, even when your AD carry isn't necessarily doing all that great, you sometimes have to jingle the keys, man. And you know what? He jingled the keys well. I would jingle the keys in a heartbeat if my Kai'Sa was 6-1 or 5-1 at the time, right? Don't have to even ask me to do it, right? Because I will. Ooh, nice dodge, dude. This is a crazy dodge for like this Elo, man. What the? I mean, she's still dead. You don't get me wrong, but you know, it's a good dodge. Malphite, tab back in. Malphite, tab in. Malphite, you have unstoppable force. Nope, he wants to wave. Oh my god. My god. Zeke's Convergence. It's not like a terrible idea, but I just don't know if I would raid it, man. I feel like Malignance works really great because you get the ultimate haste plus like AP plus the damaging zone if that's what you're really going for. And like more likely than not, well, I don't know, but more likely than not, but if your team actually does want to work with you on the ultis, then, you know, CC extenders, you know, not too difficult to come by. And actually ensure that they take damage in the Malignance. Man, Kai'Sa is just beating auto attacks into that win roll. To be fair, she was standing past it. It's just that the hitbox is like a little bit janky, and I get it. That being said, she's gonna live. Gonna get some picks. I will say, and like this is no shade on Kai'Sa under any circumstances, but like she needs to like ward or let other people get some kills, man. And I would probably not be taking kills myself either. I wouldn't be letting other people take kills. I'd be doing it, but like realistically, blue side has 13 kills, 9 of them are on Kai'Sa. But we have, like, no peel on this team, basically, apart from, like, Shen. Okay, charms exist, sure. Viego can maybe stun, sure. Malphite could ulti, sure. I don't know. But, like, realistically, man, you know that Malphite's going to be diving on the backline. You know that Viego's going to be diving on the backline. It's Shen, and it's Shen alone. And you're looking at, like, a decent amount of burst damage that could potentially be coming out here as well. Like, you know, like a Sion ult hit sideways into Yasuo, dropping in. Kai'Sa gets going on that. Like, Kai'Sa's going to have a lot to fight through in these team fights, man. Even if it's just Nautilus pressing R, you're going to have to backpedal the whole fight. Just retreat to the back until it actually lands out on you, and then you can then begin to play the fight. But he can just, like, zone you out of a fight by pressing one button for, like, 3 full seconds, man. And the entire time, your team that are wholly unfed are probably going to have a little bit of a struggle here. I mean, we've got, like, Storm Surge first item from Ahri. And I don't know if it got, like, fixed or if it got picked up or anything like that. I feel like ranged champions, it doesn't, like, really cook that well. But I'm not entirely sure. I will say, when did he ulti? Or what did he ulti? What did Malphite ult? Did I miss it? Gotcha. Yeah, it was that. Yeah, it's just a cheeky little one-man only. No big deal. Let's jump ahead anyway. Already been through this little fight. Then she picks up the kill, and then here we are. It's a shame, man. Because I'm just saying, man, if you were AP, man, that would be a dead smear. That's all I'm saying. Right, we got like a Yasuo kill at least. The passive, wait, am I right? Was I right in thinking that? No, I was about to say, like, that wouldn't be possible, right? I was about to be like, hold on, Viego just killed Sion with Sion passive, but that wouldn't make sense because you have to kill Sion to become Sion to get Sion passive, so it doesn't make like a sense here. Sorry, my apologies. Unstoppable Force, I haven't really seen it used to any major degree that wouldn't warrant him playing a different champion right now, and that's a question that I ask myself quite regularly while I'm playing Malphite. I will say it's an unfortunate realism aspect of the pick is that you're just like, I like his Q damage. Okay, well, we'll play Xerath then. Or like, I like his AoE stun. It's like, well, you could play Rel. You could play maybe even Nautilus. You could play, I don't know, Nami. You could play like a lot of other champions that also have a lot more value to like what they do that are, you know, better than Malphite. They don't put him in so much risk. They don't put so much, and also aren't as high a cooldown. You kind of like have to roam and have to like make a lot of decisions and try and make a lot of things happen. I will admit sometimes it's a bit of an uphill struggle, especially if you're playing against players that have hands. But that's where you can like flex the little bit of the decision making, man. And to be fair, I mean, he's got a positive KDA. 165 is a positive KDA. I just feel like he could be doing so much more. It's like I know, like, I don't want to say like use it or lose it is like incorrect, because I feel like you should use your ulti if you can, even if it might seem a little bit bleak. But like with the cooldown on Malphite's ulti, like you do have to be like a little bit smart with it and be like, do I see us killing you here? And that's obviously like a little bit easier of a decision to make when you're like building AP, because you have more damage that you don't need to account for, and you don't have to be like, okay, I'm about to all in Sion. Sion is half HP. I can maybe do like a quarter of his HP with my burst, but can Shen do a quarter with him? And you know, you never know, right? What is this engage? This is absolutely terrible by Viego. W's it into a tower, immediately gets bricked. Malphite's still out here though. He does have unstoppable force as a 3-man ulti that kind of presented itself there. He's gonna have to drop it. Drop the ulti. You can do it. There we go. Okay, there we go. I mean, Lee Sin flashed it, man. He got out. He didn't get hit by it. This is not a fight that is going very well, man. No, the Foxfire isn't hitting the Yasuo. She like always through the wind wall. She's gonna need something up soon though. She's gonna need something up. The Q comes back, picks up the kill onto the Yasuo. This is a disaster. That was a complete disaster. Guys, that manages to trade kills on top side there at the very least. So it ends up being, I think it's like a 2 for 2 or 3 for 2? A 3 for 2, which could be a lot worse. How does, I mean, how, okay, this is, I guess she died recently. I'm just looking at the things like, how does she not have a bounty? But she must have died very, very recently. I don't know. Still a squishy, oh Jesus. He's too squishy to be playing fights like this, man. Yeah, everybody just tank it, man. Why not? Everybody just, how about we all just stand here in this big circle, this big donut of death. I need Malphite to pop off here. I really need Malphite to pop off because I'm like an advocate for like Malphite AP support is not as bad as people think it is. But that being said, even if he does do like horrendously badly, I could be like, well, he wasn't playing AP, so he wasn't committed to the bit. So therefore, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. I don't take it as data. It's not a data set that I am factoring into the equations that I do when I think about how good this pick is, you know? I will say like the mid lane's a bit of a nothing burger, and Shen's always could use some work as well. But I mean, like, this is all stuff that you can learn. This is all like stuff outside of like you know, clicking buttons and pressing spells. You know what I mean? But I think it's a super important part, and I think it's actually like, I'm not like necessarily a very mechanical player, and I don't even think I'm very good at the decision making in this game. To be clear, but I think like that's like at least when I play picks like Malphite, and like you're not at an inherent disadvantage, so to speak, when you play the pick because you're worse than everybody else, but you kind of have to like flex the old brain trombone a little bit and like get cooking on the ideas of like how you're going to overcome the situation that you have put yourself in by picking this character, you know? Like I enjoy, even in like bad situations where we're kind of like losing, I do like, and I'm wrong most of the time, to be clear, because like, as I say, I'm bad at the game. But I do like looking at situations. Holy, that was actually a really good fight. There's no way this Kaisa is iron, bro. There's like no way, man. There was way too much thought process that went into, like, there was too much mechanics that happened right there for me to be like, this is fine. Yeah, but I like looking at the, you know, okay, bot lane's maybe not doing so well. Where can I slot in somewhere else in this game that they will not be expecting? Or like, do I know my damage numbers well enough? Do I know how much damage this person can take? What are the possibilities that are going to arise if I decide to try and make this particular play happen? I really find that fun on this pick. I don't know what it is about AP Malphite support, but I'm like, I gotta lock in on it, man. It's really fun. I really enjoy it. I guess like it's like Sudoku, but for like deranged people. It's just something, a little mental exercise. A little I can't say it. A mental exercise to like flex the brain muscles a little bit and to like get you thinking. It's like Sudoku, but like if the Sudoku squares were racist and wanted to kill you IRL. How about that? That's a good analogy for it. The Samir is doing absolutely 3 items. Do you know what I will say that I do appreciate? That I don't see cringe bone nearly as much. That used to be an item that, like, I mean, I called it a cringe bow. That shows you how much I'm, like, scarred by the existence of it. Like, it done numbers on my psyche. I will tell you that for free. Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know if it's probably bad. I don't know if it's good. Who knows, man? I don't see it enough. It doesn't factor into my life. When somebody does have it, it actually heavily surprises me. Where I'm like, huh? How is Samira? No! This is a disaster, man. What is Malphite doing up there, man? He's like, I'm not trying to be funny, but like, he's playing the perfect champion to be on Samira duty as far as it goes, man. Because like, oh, man. Let's be real. He actually does get the pick at the very least on the Yasuo. Because let's be real, right? There is no escaping Yasuo ulti onto Kai'Sa. It's just like the way it's gonna be. We have too many enablers on red side to even consider the fact that Kai'Sa is not gonna get ulted at some point in this fight. Of course, he may pull the trigger a little bit early. He may fire it onto like Ahri, or maybe Viego gets fresh, steps up, and gets beaten down. Right? Punks jump up to get beat down. That's the rule. We've got like Nautilus Q, Nautilus ulti, Yasuo Q in and of itself, Dragon's Rage from Lee Sin. We've got Q from Sion. We've got like ulti from Sion. There is like half a dozen ways that Kai'Sa can see God and end up at the pearly gates here. So like, at the very least, if she's gonna get completely negated in these fights, man, like it's Undead Unluck, we need like, if Malphite is an Undead Unluck character, he needs to be Unsamira, right? Unsamira. That's it. We negate Samira completely. We negate the concept of Samira, man. Because I don't think that, like, I mean, I think honestly, like, Lee Sin's probably quite a big threat, but like, Yasuo, I don't know, 3-7, he's doing okay. Ahri's not really pumping the damage. She's getting hit an awful lot by the Whirlwinds, I will say. It's a winnable game from both sides, man. Like a very, very, very winnable game. I think Viego is maybe like the dam that's leaking, man. I don't know. He's way too squishy. Granted, he's got like solid CS. I'll give him credit for that. Like his CS seems fine, but for the most part, he just keeps on picking fights against people that he can't win. And I think like that's his biggest issue so far in this game, is that like he doesn't know his damage or what his limits are. So he'll like fly in. I mean, like right now he's not attacking anybody. He's like flashed out. He's gone. That is. Oh, that was a good ollie, man. It's just a shame that the team had already they had just mentally given up on it, man. The team had already given up on that fight. Everybody had already started running. It was over, man. You were a bit too far behind, because like I don't know, you were farming fucking romp or some shit. Like, what are you doing? Whoa, brother. What? Well, do not let them. Do not. Thankfully, your team were probably not paying a lick of attention to what you were up to. They better not find out, because that is not the plan. That's not it, man. So yeah, like, let's be honest, right? Do we think that Viego wins that fight? It's hard to gauge, right? Because like, item-wise, they're not so far off. But like, you're already deep. Like, you're kind of deep here. It just doesn't seem like worth. And even if you did catch him with like a W, like I don't think you're gonna do like that much damage to him. It's not like you have blades to like chunk down like that stacking health that he's picked up here. The unstoppable onslaught comes down. Granted, it doesn't really find a good target here. We land on a Shen. He flashes straight into the Q as well. But then like from that point on, like Viego W's in to start actually engaging in dealing damage, but he like misses the Sion, who is, by the way, standing completely still. And then after that, he's like, no, it's over. We run. We start running. The Nautilus ulti comes out onto Kai'Sa, as it always will. But Viego already flashes it. He still gets knocked up to it, and then by this point, we manage to get the combo going. It's devastating, man. It's truly devastating. Kai'Sa, I will admit, puts up a pretty solid fight here. I mean, very narrowly dodging. But, like, see if just, like, a little bit earlier, some of those things were just, like, executed on in tandem. That could have been really, really, really good. That, however, is very much probably going to be Baron for red side here. It's a shame, man. Frozen Heart. Frozen Heart is, like, probably okay. I see a lot of people build it, but I don't always necessarily understand why they build it. And then granted, I'm looking at this team and I'm like, this is a team where stacking armor is like pretty solid actually, yeah. Not a whole lot of magic damage coming out of that team. By not a whole lot of magic damage, I mean it's Nautilus and Nautilus alone. Although I think like, yeah, Scion W does do magic damage though. That will be, I think that's... I'm trying to think, like, is there like really that many like what you could consider auto attackers on red side? Apart from obviously, yeah, Yasuo. But even then, I mean, because that also affects his Q, right? It's like, whilst, you know, Samira does auto attack, she weaves in auto attacks. I feel like she's like probably more similar to like a caster than a... She plays more like a castery assassin. I don't know how to describe it. I feel like she plays closer to Kiana than she does to Ashe, if that makes sense, right? That's something that you could be like, yeah, that's an auto attacker. Whereas Samira, she's got a little bit of depth to her. You know what I'm saying? See, we clawed a lead out, but like, what are we doing here? You know, like, what are we doing? There was, but that's just gonna be rough now. Oh, that's just gonna be rough. The stopwatch just means that there's time to catch up. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Honestly, I don't think that she's pinging Shenar because it's ready. Dude, this is so crazy. I didn't know you could see party pings. That's mental. Because obviously, I can see party pings, but Shen can't. 2-10-7. I'll give him... I don't know if I've seen an ulti miss. And I always have at least one ulti miss per game. That's the rule. You're allowed one. Any more than that, you're kind of inting it. Sometimes... I'm not counting when people flash. If somebody flashes Malphite ulti, you hit Malphite ulti. Although, some of my solo queue teammates do not necessarily always agree with that. I once like Malphite ultied and two different people flashed away from my ulti, and then one of my teammates was like, what the hell were you doing, Malphite? What was that? And like question mark pinged me, and I was like, I just got 2 flashes, man. What are you out of your mind? What are you talking about, dude? What am I supposed to do, man? I don't have like Singe Goo to stop them from flying here, man. I don't have Miasma from Cassiopeia to stop them from diving away from me. I don't think this is like something... I think this is something the Malphite community will agree on. Is a flashed ult is a hell. That's all I'm saying. You burn resources, and that's it. That's all it is. That's all League of Legends is. It's a resource game, whether or not you believe it. It's like StarCraft, but with like way less minions to control. This is ambitious, man. She better hope she dodges this. She's doing like a whole lot of stuff here that just like is so extra, but it dodged nothing. I get like her train of thought, and to be honest, to be clear, I don't think I would have played it better, which is kind of alarming because like I don't think this... I feel like this Kai'Sa is a smurf, because when I'm saying I don't think I could have played that any better, I'm like, I probably should have been able to play it better because this is an Iron player. Like, I gotta look up like the op.gg here or something, man, you know? Let's have a gander, should we? Shall we? Level 700. What happened? You know what, man? I don't disagree. They were Platinum 3 last season. Now they're Iron 1 with almost 300 games. What happened? How are they stuck? Like, they go, like, good. Well, 29, 13-6, 4-1, 8-0, 12-5, 13-2, 14-2. Half of those are losses. What's his... I mean, you play mostly AD carry, I guess. 13-2, 14-2, 8-12. That's like... No, it's 8-12-12, though. So it's still like a 2 KDA plus, right? It was about to almost... Running a bit. 3-10 on... That's an ARAM. It doesn't count. Never mind, take that out of the equation. 3-1, 8-0, 14-5, 5-1, 9-2, 7-2, 3-0, 13-4, 19-3, 12-2, 27-9, 20-3, 13-3, 14-7, 5-0, 5-0, 4-1, 4-1-14 may I add as well. 11-9, 18-4, 7-5, 12-10, 12-8, 6-2. What the hell is going on with this person, man? How has this happened? Dude, this is like a bigger fall off than my channel, man. What the hell are you talking about? They have like a vague, their win rate isn't that bad either. Sorry, I should be watching the fight, but I'm bewildered. In case I send it. It's not like she's a D ranker. Like, she's playing the game and she's playing well. It doesn't feel like she's intentionally making bad decisions in order to throw. Unless it's so good that I'm not seeing it. Bro, this account's hard stuck, man. What is happening? I don't understand. Never mind about the Malphite. This account has bewildered me. 300 games. I gotta look at the tier graph here. They were gold 1 in January. This is so crazy, bro. I'm sorry, like, They went from, in a single week, they went from Gold 2 to Silver 2. So they went from Gold 1 to Gold 2 in a week, which is like whatever, right? You fluctuate between divisions, that's totally fine. Then they went from Gold 2 to Silver 2 in 6 days. They went back up to Gold 3. Then from getting back up to Gold 3, in 3 weeks, they were Bronze 3. And then 3 weeks later, they were Iron 1. They were Platinum then. This doesn't make... I just don't... They've been playing since Season 7. Season 7, Silver 5. Season 8, Silver 3. Season 9, Gold 2. Season 2020, Gold 4, Gold 4. Silver 3, Silver 4, Plat 3. Like, how does this happen, man? Like, what are you, like, minus 45 plus 7 or something? Like, dude, no wonder. I'm looking at this player, like, but, like, the numbers check out. Like, I'm like, I picked the game, and I'm like, okay, everybody in this game is Iron, so, like, this is fine. But then something isn't adding up in my brain when I'm watching this player, and I'm like, this player is actually, like, not too far off how good I am. Like, you know, they're pretty good at AD carry, man. Like, I got no concern, got no qualms with what they're doing. Like, I'm looking at them play a fight, and I'm like, I think I probably would have played that fight exactly the same way, which is not, like, a compliment to them, more of, like, an insult to me. I don't know what the hell is going on, man. What an enigma of a player. I really want to learn more, but, like, I don't know what else, I don't know what there is to know, to be honest, man. I don't know what there is to know. In 2 months, like, from January to now, in 3 months' time, they dropped, like, I don't know how much LP, man. But the thing is, their win rate's, like, vaguely normal. 53% win rate on Ezreal, 47% win rate on Misfortune, 55% win rate on Kaisa, 54% win rate on Lucian, 45% win rate on Fiora, 25% win rate on Teemo with 20 games played. Okay, that's... But still, like, I've seen people in, like, Diamond who have, like... Dude, I was playing an Emerald, and I had somebody in my game who had a 15% win rate. A 15% win rate, man! What are you talking about? How is this, like... You see people at, like, Mile and above who have, like, sub 50% win rates, and this guy is, like, granted, not got a 50% win rate, but it's not so far off that I feel like he deserves going from Plat to Iron in 3 months. Doesn't make any sense, man. I need to check my old jungler's win rate. Sorry, hold on. Let me, like, look him up. Sorry, I'm not salty. But I'm curious what actually, because the worst thing is he was blaming my ass, and I was like, you gotta catch hands in a minute here. VKG, that was his name. He's bumped up. He's gone up 3 wins, 14 losses. He was Diamond 4 last season, and he has got a 17% win rate. So he has bumped up. Last game was 2 days ago with me, where he went 4-13. Cool. I don't understand the ELO system, like, at all. This might be one of the strangest accounts I've ever seen. It doesn't make any sense, and I can't explain it. I don't know. It's crazy. It's I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a good one. Take care. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below what you want to see next, and check out shopcycle.com, buy some clothes and stuff. See ya.